Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to another episode of my Path to Power. Picking up plenty of players right here, leading it off with Miranda. Before we get into the episode, though, if you guys are looking to pick up any FIFA coins as we close out FIFA 15, make sure to head on over to justfifacoins.com. You can use the code Japes to get yourself a discount. So you can see all the players that we had up there. We got Mathieu, Vermaelen, Tremolinas, Laporta, and we had Miranda before. We have a stable of center backs at this point. And before we get all the way through this episode, if you guys hear like weird jet engine stuff going on behind me, there's something called the Air and Water Show going on in Chicago, and it is loud. My apartment just feels like there are planes buzzing around nonstop, at least, and they're prepping for that right now. But when this episode goes up on YouTube, you'll be hearing it for the week, and it'll be up first on Vessel, of course. If you don't know what that is, there'll be a link in the description down below. You can check it out. All of my stuff going up a few days early over there. So we're heading on in, are we Division 6 at this point? Maybe. This guy, an interesting concept for a squad. I don't really understand the right back, but maybe he ran out of coins and he had to have a filler in there, and I respect that. You got to do what you got to do to play the game sometime. But we're 11th minute in. Nice little bit of work here, and just gets hacked down in the box. I think James Rodriguez. You guys corrected me on the last episode too. I kept mixing up Jesse and James, but that was Hesse that got taken down right there. And then James took the penalty. So a little bit of injustice. Well, maybe not. I think James is our better, or James is our better penalty kick taker regardless. So, considering that he is the better penalty kick taker, if I were to manage to get another penalty, I don't know, in this episode or this game, I would probably give it to him again. Gio Santos. I was playing James in the midfield. That's what it was. I was like, how did this work out? But I had to move him back just for like fitness issues, which is actually great for the false nine. I don't mind leaving some of my players as attacking mids because undoubtedly, and there was that bit of foreshadowing, undoubtedly, you're going to have, when you're at least in this kind of not spending on fitness cards frame of mind, you're going to have players that you need to kind of rotate between midfield and the attack. And with the center forward position in the false nine, you can get them on 9 chem or even probably 10 chem with the right links and the right manager as an attacking mid at a center forward or as an attacking mid at a CM. So it works out really, really well. It's really convenient. We've obviously done with Correa as well. Gio Santos set as a striker. Don't really have the option to do that. Look at Bruma. Just a little LTRT straight backward. Sends David Luiz the wrong direction. And then the change of pace is just way, 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 way too much. In the 59th, we're taking our 3-0 lead. So no more penalties in this match. And you can see he bites on it so much, but Bruma is just so quick. And I'm so glad that you guys, some of you guys that decided to go use like a cheap team to kind of test it out are enjoying Bruma as much as I thought you guys might. It's always good to hear that the recommendations are every bit what you guys, or what I think you guys hoped they would be. But we picked up Bruma 700, going to go ahead and sell them on for 1,000. We had a few more players sell on. We're making some coins, 6,600 and 7,710 after this player sold on. So heading back on into divisions, going to go on and toss Griezmann in. Well, this was the debate. I was like, do I use him as a right wing or do I go out and get another like right wing fill? Because Bruma was the man for the job. Well, we still have Bruma, but he's tired. Or we picked up a new Bruma. That's what it was. And I decided to go give Carlos Vela go try to find a Vela, which I eventually did. We gave him a shot. Now, what I find super interesting about this for me is Vela, while having like a really high rate, 83 rated for a winger isn't bad. For just like a regular gold winner, that is not bad. He has really, really nice stats to fit in that right wing spot for the false nine variation as well. But Bruma is just better. Without question, just better. The only upgrade from Bruma I see on like the right side is going out and getting Gareth Bale. 17th minute though, and we are trying to work things forward. St. McAdoo a little bit fortunate right there. But we get a little tick, a little tack, and a nice bit of work there from Rodriguez. It is James. Not a great shot, But he did well to get the shot off. The shot was kind of straight down the middle. His keeper kind of dove out of the way. Those are the things you don't really want to see happen. When it works in your favor, you're like, nice. When it works against you, you're like, are you kidding me? So I feel for this guy a little bit. Hama's doing some work in the middle. Little tack again. And some of you guys are going to just like cringe at this goal, at me laying that off and not taking the shot. But I wanted to get Carlos V involved right away. I wanted to see if I could get his confidence up, get a little inclusion for our newest signing, and we managed to do just that. And I don't know, that was a goal where it was like, for me, it was fun. You like baited the keeper out. I don't know, I kind of like goals like that. You can call me sweaty, you can call me whatever you want. It is what it is. C'est la vie, just like this guy is out. So we are in Division 6. We are starting well. I went out and I tried to pick up Arda Turan because I just didn't really like Carlos Vela that much. And I thought, okay, maybe Barca Turan would be better. Even though he's a little bit slower, I've used him in the past, and there were good moments, there were bad moments, and basically it's just going to be finding ways to let Bruma get fit is really what it boils down to for us. So we put Gio up front again. We've got Correa back in. We've got Toni Kroos and Bruma, and thank goodness for Bruma because we're coming up against the Hug Life. And he actually has a pretty decent looking team. Nothing crazy, but he does have Hazard in there. I don't know why he's using Churches or Kirches when he could be using, like, Anu is a better defender on this game. If you just want like a cheap, pacey defender, I think he had Koscielny in there, but there are just other options that are really good. Misjudge Hazard's pace twice right there and manages to get a pretty decent cross in. When they do that sliding animation for me, they just put terrible crosses in. But that one turns out to be pretty darn good. Finds the head of Lukaku, can't put it away, but Christian Eriksen there for the rebound. And this is him just completely misjudging the pace of Bruma and then biting when he finally thought he recovered. He's going to misjudge it one more time, clean out his own player. What a little animation. Bruma going to slot home, the young Portuguese man. I mean, I'm singing this guy's praises. I'm not going to lie. You guys are also going to say, well, I've been asked this question a few times already. Japes, are you going to do a Path to Power in FIFA 16? The answer is, of course, yes. The second question, Japes, what's going to be your starter league for FIFA 16? That I don't know the answer to. I'm going to have to take a look at the players and then kind of guess on what I think that some of the prices might be. But the BBVA has some nice players, especially with Valencia, Sevilla, Atletico Madrid. There are a lot of really solid teams that will have solid rated players, but they're not going to be the hugely overpriced Barcelona, Real Madrid players. So I don't think it's a bad option for a league to consider. I know that's where I started. I think that's where I started this year as well. But, you know, time will tell. Nice little bit of work. I couldn't believe that pass. I don't think he could either because he didn't shoot it first time. He, like, went backwards. But somehow Christian Eriksen managed to draw him level in the 70th minute. And I was a bit bummed. When I saw his finish, I was like, come on, keeper. Ugh. If he just, like, stands there and holds his ground and doesn't lay down backwards, we're in good shape. 87th minute, though. A tight match, this one. Nice free kick from Cruz. I left it a little bit too far outside, but Bruma... Of course it's freaking Bruma. He's there for the rebound. He's there to tap it home. 3-2 now. And that is going to be the final score. That is going to be the third game of this episode. So, Dirty Talk. It would have been Chip Life taking down Hug Life if it had let me hold my team name. But nonetheless, we will take the W. Take the victory regardless. 2 goals for Christian Eriksen for our opposition. Man of the match performance 4. And, of course, it's going to be Bruma. Anyways, guys, we are going to close it on out. Let's see where we are in the divisions real quick. You can see I had the better of that. So 5-0. We're closing in on that title. 4 points away. And that'll give us a nice coin boost to go along with that. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, like the thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.